Okay, this is a quick video. This will just be what to get ready. This will just be a showing some of the replays that I saved of goals and shit. A few of these will be in Hall of Famers I'll do later for players like Ford and London. Leandro will get one, but he's already sort of got one with his long shot. Okay, so the first one, is this the latest? I go from the oldest to the newest, instead of newest to oldest. Okay, wait for that to load. Okay, so this is this goal is, I call it a 360 goal. This was scored by Struction and delivered by, I'm not sure. But as you can see, that's why I call it a 360 goal. Like, what's going on there? Ooh, did I back out? Wait, what's going on? Wait a second, I'll figure this out and be back to you. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what the problem was there, but waiting for the goal to load. Always waiting for something to load. Oh, the person who did the like spinning cross or whatever you want to call it was Larendika Rolt, Indian player, real person. It's not just a generated player. So was Stratton at that stage. They were all real players. This is the long shot goal, which has been in another video in the past. I hate waiting for this shit to load all the time. I think this one's fairly straightforward. We got the ball off I think it was our own kick-off, and I just decided to do that. Show you one more time. So I have to take a long shot, and the keeper just let it go in. This is a goal by Pereira Sapaio. I'm probably saying his name completely wrong, but that's what I've always said it. I have no clue what these goals are until I see him, so, except for the Leandro one, because it's fairly straightforward. I need one long shot. He was a good player. He was my backup striker, despite being second highest rated one. Oh, that's right. Don't really know why I recorded this. It wasn't that special. It's a nice goal, but nothing amazing. Against Liverpool as well. Okay, move up. Gillette, or I don't know how you're supposed to say his name. Gillette, or whatever, however you'd say it. He's, despite being a left back, he scored a lot of goals. Don't worry about the names. I don't know why I used to call them weird shit like that. Some Gillette genius. Come on, there you go. Was that against Inter? That was against Inter Milan. And that's my left back. Okay, let's move up one more. This obviously was off the back of a hat-trick for Ford, as it's called. What a hat-trick, Ford. Ford is, in my opinion, the best player I've I only need one opinion really, but it's the best player I've played with in career mode. Not rating wise, as in actual what he does on the field. Oh, scissor kick. Come on. I called this one Ford's best goal. Probably argue against that later on, saying another best goal. I know exactly what this one is. This was against Fulham. I can never beat Fulham in FIFA 14. If you get the good angle on that, the amount of curl, it starts like 4 or 5 meters out to the right and just curls back in. But obviously when you do replay theatre, you don't get that. This is Crippier, Canadian player. If you look back at my video, it's uploading now. The Dagenham YSS, I showed the team, and I talk about Crippier for about 10 seconds. So I show the entire AFC Wimbledon team before this thing starts, the video. Looks way better from different angles again. This is someone, I think he had 40 shooting or something like that. Half volley. I'm trying to think of who did the pass. It was clearly off a corner. One more time. I think it was Solomon, who was a Russian player I had for a long time. Ford, I think it's basically almost like a replica of the other one. For Ford, the Ford best goal. I think it's basically the exact same thing. What is that? It's Chuck. Wasn't quite as good, but as I said, he would just score from anywhere. He was an absolute tank. He could header. I actually did a double header goal with him and Pereira. It was crossed in, he headed it onto Pereira's head, who headed it in. And they were like 2 meters away from each other. That might be on here actually. I don't know, I may have recorded it. Right, if I'd done it again now I would have. Okay, Vrankovic was an Australian guy. He was never very high rated, but when I played him he always played well. He always did genius things, hence me calling it his final genius. I don't know why I call it that, it's just a wanky name like always. But here you go. He scored some amazing goals. He was a striker, an Australian one. I think he was the top one in the save, the highest rated striker for Australia, like 76 or something, 78, somewhere around there. I think it was 76. I think that was his highest rating. It wasn't actually that good. But it was good enough. I always love having Australian players. I always, in my all my YSS series, I'll always try to get a good Australian player. As an Australian, I just like having someone that's good from Australia. Normally I only get one a series, but with Ace Wimbledon I had a few. I mean, I had New Zealander, which is Smelch, who was 87. Then I had Hoffman, who was an Australian. This goal was Estrada. The reason I called it is Estrada the next Lafferty. The new Lafferty, sorry. Because Lafferty he could header from anywhere. Wimbledon diving. Garrow, just an average player, wasn't really that good. I don't remember this guy, I just remember it was a diving header. That's what I remember about it. Come on. Okay, it wasn't even that special. See the guy who crosses it in? The really, really white guy? he was Jason. I don't know whose regen he was, but he was a regen I got from Real Madrid. I bought him for like $1 million when I was in like League One or the Championship. I think it was Championship. He had really pointy ears like an elf. And as you can see from the title of this one, Pereira 5, Lefty 3. That was the scorers. I think there was one other as well, so that was a massive scoreline. I think it was, well no, it would have just been that, because it was 8-0, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was 8-1. The reason I recorded this one was, actually I don't know, I remember it being better than that. Outside the boot, I remember it curled, but it curled round the keeper and in. All these shots look pretty shit from these angles. Glad I don't have to use replay theory anymore. Can you guys even see these properly? I might close my blinds. Just play it again for you whilst I do so. See if that's better. No, it's still dark. Okay, nothing I can really do about that. Ooh. Lafferty is pure genius, and he was. That's what I called this one. This will be a header. I think I know which one this is. Some pretty shit goalkeeping fits one, I think it is. Lafferty will have a YSS Hall of Fame. Because actually that was actually a good one. That wasn't what I was thinking it was. I mean, just look at that. He could do goals like that and better, just non-stop, every time there was a corner. Like, I literally, if there was a corner, I scored, and I'd say 80% of the time. I could have been more effective to give, much like as another shot, than to let me have a corner. Because just tap it up near Lafferty. He could jump. He was 6 foot. Actually, he was 5'11", I think. He's one of my favourite players. Another goal by Gillette, I don't know. Doesn't really matter, won't be saying his name much. He was a very good defender. He was only 81 rated at his peak, I think, but he was very good. Oh, why wasn't he a striker? Look at that. Don't know why he was on the right side when he's a left back, but he was quick as well. He was like 97 sprint speed, 98 acceleration. The other way around, 98 acceleration, 90. You know what I'm trying to say. 97 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, or something like that. Maybe not. I know my fastest player was Jason for a while. His was 97. Then I remember someone took over. That's the fastest. I don't remember who. Might have been Pereira Cepello or something. Last time I'll show you. Showing this one a lot actually. This won't be edited at all, I don't think, this video. I might add at the start a little bit. Maybe get rid of these, actually no, I'll leave in the loading bits, you can wait. So I normally talk through them about something. What's this? Ah, I've been trying to get chip goals forever and I really couldn't get one. And I finally got one with Ford, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not Ford, who's that? Who is that? Oh, that's Figueroa Fernandez. That was like his 3rd game with us as well. This was off sub because Ford was still a first team player at this point. This was as he was getting momentum with us. Because he had a... First game I remember he was okay, I think he scored once. Then after that he was just a genius. One more time. Put in the comments if you reckon he should have a spot from what you've seen there. This was Jason's final goal. He retired. Basically, he retired at 29 or 30, I don't know. I think his highest rating was 78, so he wasn't really... He had been subbed for so long. Alright, Figueroa Fernandez wasn't even in the team at that point with the other goal. He was was reserved still. So I didn't want to remove Jason until he retired at the end of the season. That was a nice ball by Pereira. Cepello, not Pereira. This would have been so annoying to commentate because I think I had 3 Pereiras. It was Pereira, Cepello, Pereira, and then Pereira something else or something. I don't know, it was something Pereira. I don't remember what. I think it was a right back or a left back. I sold him though. Remember that much. Johnny Lafferty. The reason I put Jay Lafferty there, like, says Jason's final goal still. The reason I put Jay Lafferty, maybe it will change. Yeah, the reason I put Jay Lafferty is because someone I ended up calling him his brother or something, was Greg Lafferty. At this point, he must have come into the team by now. Got him from the East system. They were Northern Irish, both of them. So I called it his brother. Would be like a 5-year gap between them, but still. Oh yeah, by the way, Johnny Lafferty had 89 finishing as a right back. He played cam for Northern Ireland, not centre back. Like, look at that. That is a centre back. Maybe I should do it from here. I do a recap down from this close. One more. And that had curl on it as well. Too bad they don't do that anymore. Shit. This was the Bale regen, Morrison. This is his first goal with us. Like, first game, first goal. Oh. My hands are getting tired from holding up my computer to video this shit. That was nicely placed. That probably wasn't worth recording in my opinion, but whatever. So Ford at this point, because I called it, he's still a genius. He hadn't played in like 3 months because I put him on subs. And he was playing like shit on subs. As a sub, he almost looked like a real player when, like, you know how they don't seem interested in the game or something, that sort of thing. Well, he came back and did this after a while. Just chips it over him. After this point, he was just playing like a tank again. But I couldn't put him back in the first team because Figueroa was too good. Although Figueroa Fernandez did not work very well with Pereira. So I was very tempted to put someone else in. And neither did Leandro and Ford work very well. Because I had 3 left foot strikers in AFC Wimbledon. Ford, Figueroa and Leandro. And I had Pereira. And when Jason was still playing before he retired, I had him. He has a right foot. Pereira was right foot. I think that's the last one. Yep, so I'll just do a recap now. I won't talk through this one, I'll just recap them in close. if you guys have seen this one enough, but I'll show it one more time anyway. Tell me if you want him, I think, I already said this, but tell me if you want Leandro to have a, actually, I'll just put the long shot thing in for his, as his, thingy. As Leandro's Hall of Fame, YSS Hall of Fame. I got that idea, again, stole off Cutsy Gaming. Of his U-Squad Legends Hall of Fame. He said he's gonna do a Hall of Shame, but I won't do that. That's it. This has been JDS. Oh shit, I almost dropped it. This has been JDS. Thanks, and bye.